Hi everyone, this is your intuitive reading for today. I was guided to draw 4 cards from 4 different decks, and very interesting, as you'll see how they all sort of very much so go together. The first card here, Little Red Riding Hood. With this card, I see this, obviously, this girl here standing in the forefront of kind of a black and white sort of background. And instead of there being really shades of gray, it's more or less shades of brown. And if you were to mix all the colors of the chakra or of the color wheel, they all become neutral, and the neutral color is brown. And I feel that perhaps you're feeling you're in a process of change. Things are coming to the surface, things that perhaps are on an emotional level that you have felt in the past, that are coming to the surface, and or there could be situations that are kind of stirring up around you, regarding family, work, your home, relationships, friendships, etc. But she is standing boldly in front of this wolf. The wolf, I feel, is standing as a protector, so that you don't move backwards, so that it's sort of forcing you to move forwards. She's dressed all in red, and even with the red lipstick and the red hair, she's really incorporating red, the color red, into her, which could be your heart chakra and your feelings and your emotions. So perhaps the situations that are surrounding you are affecting you on an emotional, heartfelt level. And by also with her dressing in red, it's her way of standing out in front of the crowd, in front of the world. And she's asserting herself, asserting her individuality, asserting her for who she is, and she's stating, I am not a victim, and I am no longer going to accept those things that are around me that are not fruitful. As you see, the trees are bare looking. So there's just no life behind her. Leave your old life behind you and step into the new, and don't be afraid to do that. That's really a strong message that I'm getting. And then the next card I got is this is from the Minor Arcana of the I'm sorry, not Osho Zen, the John Holland deck of tarot. With this card, I feel that separating yourself and just and taking time for yourself and discovering, venturing out and trying to discover what it is that you are truly seeking. There's emotional energy, because the wind in the sails, the emotional energy, the sun in the background, depending on what is going on in your life. The sun in the background can either be rising or setting. So if it's rising, it's rising to a new day, to a new beginning. And then if it's setting, it's closing something down. And we need to close things down in order to have a new opportunity open up for us. And the waters I see are very calm and still. So I don't feel that it's a tumultuous time per se, but it's just more of a time that you need to take for you to do some introspection and to and like Little Red Riding Hood, don't be afraid to move forward and to just allow things to come into your life, and new things need to come into your life, which could be something completely new, or it could be working on um, those things that have come into our life, and just um, strengthening strengthening those. Um, if this is a sunset, you are calmly you're calmly allowing this ending or closure um, to to come into your life, and to allow this new opportunity of change to come in. The third card is the High Priestess of Spirit. And when I first saw this card, I knew that there was very feminine energy. It's like I felt as if these were all these the colors of the chakra right here, plus those colors, that are surrounding her. I see in the background just faint images of spirit, um, and her head is resting in her arm. She's got her head down, and her headpiece, like the ears are covered. And this, for me, the message I'm getting is that um, we need to just block out um, whatever period of time is necessary for you. Block out those that are kind of around you and influencing you, and really um, do some meditating, and opening yourself up to allow these spirits that are around you to help you, to guide you, and to give you some clarity as to which direction you need to go in, which road to take, and how are you feeling about certain situations. How are these situations affecting you? Um, and instead of asking why are these happening, or why am I feeling this way, be more about what is the change that I need to make. In what area of my life do I need to make this change? And allow spirit to guide you, but it's not necessary to know exactly why. It doesn't matter why. Really, what matters is what needs to be changed. And then I would ask, and how do I change it? Um, because if you're being, your intuition or something is coming into you and saying, this really needs to be changed, and you stop and say, but why? That is like, everything comes to a screeching halt, because now it's like you're resorting back on the in those negative energies. It's like you're taking a step backwards. It's by having faith in that this information that's come to you, that okay, this is what needs to be changed, and then you step up and say, I hear you, I understand. How is the best way for me to go about changing this situation? And just forget about why. um, just have trust that it's happening for a reason, and that's really all you need to know right now. The last card I drew is the Faithful, and really have faith during this time of change, that sometimes things we have to change in our lives hurt. You don't want to let them go, but really the three cards that we've had prior are really strong messages that we need to figure out what it is that needs to be changed. asking for guidance on how is the best way for me to go about making this change. And then you have to have faith that everything will turn out okay, no matter how scary it is. I mean, look at, he's hanging on by his feet to this trapeze that's high. So it's like you hanging on with your feet, you don't have as much security or the sense of balance, and it's just you're barely hanging on sort of feeling. But open yourself up, open your arms, allow yourself to soar, and have faith that what has come into your life in these past few days, or perhaps in the upcoming days, these, instead of viewing them as negative, why me type things, look at them from a different perspective as to, okay, now what? And have faith that these are necessary changes or um, alterations uh, that need to come about in order for you to continue your spiritual growth. Um, and really, that's just almost the message I'm getting is just really cut and dry. There's really no reading between the lines. This is it. So um, this this is your message. Something needs to be changed. Don't go backwards into asking, but why? And just saying, okay, I hear you, and have faith that everything will be okay. And ask for guidance as to how do I need to make this change? Where in my life do I need to make this change? And thank you for helping me through this time. All right, everybody, have a good day, and thank you for watching.